Lindsey Vonn wins the Whistler U16 ski competition. Bob Parsons Memorial Cup winners Viveka Dek-Stang and Yuki Tazawa lead 8 local athletes to the podium in the BC Coast Zone. This year's Bob Parsons Memorial Cup took place from February 20th to 23, and Whistler Mountain Ski Club athletes performed admirably, especially overall winners Viveka Dek-Stang and Yuki Tazawa. With a strong overall performance that included gold and bronze in the 2 giant slalom competitions, Stang won the women's competition. She also won 2 bronzes in the slalom. In order to win the overall title, Tazawa first won the men's GS competition, and then took home silver in the second. His slalom score was 6th. Among the other local podium finishers is Thea Torn, who won 3 medals. Joseph Gibbons had 2, Hannah Jensen had 2, and Dano Nakamura had 1 GS silver. It has been a tough season for snow conditions, and the FIS athletes continue to show their determination by swapping out the Super G race safety concerns and focusing on 4 consecutive days of technical racing. Kirsty Blom, a parent volunteer, wrote in a press despite injuries and DNFs, the athletes pushed themselves to give it their all and maintained a positive attitude. Everyone was grateful to the National Training Center on Whistler and to Vail Resorts for turning Ptarmigan into a race-ready surface during such a challenging season. The Bob Parsons Memorial Cup bears his name, who, until his death in 1979, was chief of course for all the major downhill races held in Whistler. Shortly after the Memorial Cup concluded on February 23, 25, the Tech BC Coast Zone circuit arrived in town and welcomed an unexpected visitor. A certain 7-time World Championship medalist and 3-time Olympic medalist was spotted out and about by WMSC U16 competitor Liv Harries during her lunch break. That woman was none other than Lindsey Vonn, the American snowboarding sensation. Blom said, Ms. Vonn saw Liv's knee brace. After bringing up the knee brace and discussing getting back into sports after an injury, Liv brought up their U16 race. The invitation to ski past the course and greet more U16 athletes was accepted by Ms. Vonn. At the finish line of the race, in short, Lindsey Vonn was present, friendly and generous with her time. Maybe inspired by her brief encounter with greatness, Harries finished 3rd in the GS. With her 3 medals, Maggie Cormack became the most decorated of the local U16 girls. Annabelle Gilman finished 3rd in slalom, and Alina Detta won a GS race. On their own ground, the boys also performed well. Dries Gibbons placed 3rd on his own podium. Slalom winner Kingsley Parkhill triumphed once again, and Gibbons finished the competition with a GS podium sweep thanks to bronze medalist Gonzalo Martinez Sanchez and runner-up Dominic Reed.